One of the most common questions that I see all the time is, can it go off-road? Well, good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome back to a wonderful afternoon here in Cape Town. For those of you that are new here, my name's Mike and I like to make motorbike travel videos. One of the most common questions that I see all the time is, can it go off-road? Well, it can obviously do the on-road part, but can it do off-road? There seems to be an awful lot of information about you need this and this and this and this and this. If you've got one of these bikes and you want to take it off-road, there's a few things which will make it nicer for you. There's a few things which will make it safer for you. So the first thing you're going to need, and I think it's a safety issue more than it is anything else, is you're going to need a set of off-road tires. Now these are the Mitas E07 Plus. These have done probably 5,000 kilometers now, maybe 4,000. They look like they're worn in. They don't look new and shiny anymore. But these tires have been absolutely fantastic at transforming my bike from a road commuter to it can go off-road. In my view, the one and only thing that needs to happen if you want to take your bike off-road so that you have some kind of success is a set of off-road tires. All of the rest that I'm going to say you could get away with depending on what your budget is. Obviously the more things that you have added, the nicer it is, the nicer experience it is. Number one, the first thing that I would put would be a set of knobbly tires. So the second thing which I think would be in your shopping list at the very beginning, something decent to stand on and something with a little bit of grip so that when you've got wet, muddy feet, you've got something to grip onto. The ones that come from Honda have got the little rubber strip on the top. I found that that little rubber strip was extremely slippery and therefore made it hazardous for your foot to slide off the pegs. The next things I'm going to suggest is protection. Now, protection is not necessarily a safety factor, it's just saving you having to have a big fat expense. So depending on what you want to throw at it, money wise, will depend on how much of this protection stuff you need. So I've got bash plate on the bottom, I've got engine and crash guard on the side, and I've got bark busters on the handlebars to save me having to buy new levers. So those are the three main protection setup I've got on this bike to stop me having to pay more money to fix something if something goes wrong. Connected with these three is also I have a radiator guard fitted to help save me having to buy a new radiator. But do you need a radiator guard? I don't know. It just depends if you want to buy another one when you get stones in it and it starts leaking. I've also had some luggage racks fitted on the side. It's just so that I can carry some equipment when I go camping, and also if the bike falls over there's a little bit of protection on the side. So these are serving two purposes: more convenience so that I can carry some bags and have some bags fitted on the side, but it does provide a little bit of protection as well. These Pannier Racks are made by a company here in Cape Town called Rockfox. I also have a luggage rack fitted on the back. In time I'll get to have a box put on here, but I haven't yet fully decided how I'm going to do this. But for now, if I go camping, these two I'll fill up with the heavy stuff and then I'll put a bag right across the top and strap it all on, so it provides me with a large flat surface that I can work on. So at the moment, that's how I'm working that one. Another thing that I've gone a bit to town is with ram mounts. I have ram mounts all over the place. I find them absolutely invaluable. These ram mounts are so cool, I don't think it's possible to have too many of them stuck on your bike. So I absolutely love them. So if you've got any questions, anything related about taking your bike off-road, put them in the comments below and I'll give you a shout later. Okay, that's it. Have a lekker one. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, hey, ciao.